Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. This will be... let's see. I'm going to be streaming this one for premiere, so I want to pay attention to the time, which I very possibly can go over time. So, I have been in the battle square for a really long time here, and just sort of skipping this guy, sorry. We were here last time relating to the story, and we now actually do have, from the battle square, here we are, Omnislash, which we cannot teach to Banana yet, because we do not have his second level 3, which means we have to use Meteor Rain, I think 4 more times? I forgot how many times. We do have the item for Peach here to have her level 4, which means we are going to have to find it and use it in just once at least really quick, because she will not be with us for long, unfortunately. And then McCree, he's only got the one. Poor guy. Furthermore, at the battle arena, let's start with it. I now have the championship belt, which gives power and vitality plus 30, and I now also have 2 enemy lures. I got an extra one by mistake. Oops. I also got a preemptive and a speed plus. And the materia here, enemy lure and preemptive, I think I had 1 before, and then I got the speed plus before I got the championship belt and then the Omnislash, which was a lot of fighting, and you have to do it consecutively without actually leaving the battle arena, sorry. So now I have the preemptive, which I believe gives us a better chance at having first attack instead of waiting for the timer, having an ambush, whatever. Enemy lure gives us a better chance at encounters, but as you can see, it also decreases our luck. Speed plus gives us extra dexterity, and considering I have been using the speed plus in said battle arena and not have any AP, that basically tells me that the battle arena is not a good place for grinding. It is one person at a time too, so in the case of, well, Banana, it has to be, Banana level. I'm going to play Hangman. Okay, Mr. Hangman, welcome. Right, gold saucer points. Yeah, I've got those. Okay. And it took the GP there for the battle arena, 10 GP per battle arena, so you do want to be really good at that. So here, anyways. Good. No. Apparently there's a sale on, I don't know, torture equipment. That's it. I know that's not a mimic. Oh, hey, there we go. Welcome. That took you a long time to say welcome. We will apparently not ever need any Phoenix Towns again. Let's get a few feathers just for that. I suppose we can get some antidotes in case. Let's get the Maiden's Kiss, Marcopia, Soft, apparently we have those, Echo Screens. Yeah, let's get these just in case I'm ever silenced for whatever reason. Don't want to cure Fury, because how would we do that? There's no remedy, that's fine. That is technically fine, because also with the last of the battle points, I have now purchased a bunch of remedies. That was also during the battle arena, so I would otherwise have more, except that you keep getting this stupid frog ability. And if only I had noticed the Maiden's Kiss here before, that would have been even more fantastic. So, that is the shopping I've done. And in order to get the GP, I believe that was the Wonder Square, so I'll just show that off real quick. Yes. Here. I just have to state that the way I've actually been doing everything is abusing save states. And that's only because I've been doing it off camera to save a bit of time, because otherwise I would actually be doing it a lot. And that is, every time you finish a battle, it is one consecutive battle, so if you put haste on yourself at the start, you actually get haste until it's either despelled or you actually win the battle on 8 rounds. So you actually have a chance to just save state before the next round. You can choose the handicap that you're about to get. You just do a bunch of fighting and you get points based on the handicap and the battle. Which I've actually discovered is you get more points for the worse the handicap is. And that being said, I think I still have... Yeah, I've got 16 tissues. That's how many times I've actually been in the battle arena. That's how many times that it gives it. 1 tissue per round battle arena. So, what you do here is you actually go to the basketball game. One game is 200 gil. Hold down circle, release circle to shoot. Let's just say not interested. What happens is, it is basically just perfect timing. You hit your circle, you shoot, you get it through the hoop when you're playing there's a and if you get it through the hoop, then you gain 1 point, and every 10 points you get, you have a chance to double or nothing, which is the exact same thing. There's no added risk from what you're already gambling. But if you miss, you go back down to 1 point and the game is over. If you manage to keep going, I believe it caps out at 300 points, and then I'll say to just give up and you'll have to pay 200 gil again to get some more points. But this is basically the best way, especially if you're using save states, to get anything done, because you will be getting 1 goal, 1 hoop consecutively until you have 10 points. You can double it, so you'll be at 20, another 10 points, just not double or nothing, just literally 10 more points. So you'll be at 30, double or nothing. 60, another 10, you'll be at 70, double or nothing, you'll be at 140. Another 10, you'll be at 150, double or nothing, 300. And then after that, it'll just tell you to give up. I don't think she does anything. I have not been doing a whole lot. The only other alternative, I believe, is something like 100 gil or something at this machine here. Yeah, 1 game, 100 gil. And you can get 1 GP from this, and this is here over there, okay? So that's how I had some 600 GP or whatever, and then I went over to battle. I wasted a whole bunch there. However many GP I have anyways. And then after I got Omnislash, I just spent the extra I had on the extra carry and remedies. So now I'll just actually save, because I don't want to be using save states for use. Yeah, so I have 459. Okay. So let's just save. Oh, and it is very, very important to note. It is very useful with said save states, because when you're in the battle arena, you do not have access, or you cannot, leave the battle arena unless you forfeit all the battle points. So, it's really a good thing that I actually did it all in one go, because the save states, to get the materia, remedies, the Omnislash, and everything. So I have what I came here for. And actually, that being said, I should switch over. Let's use time. Different grandma. Do we have any? Nope. Okay. Okay, why don't we have a second cover? Oh, right, because, okay. You will not need said cover, but you can benefit from cover. So that being said, let's eject this blue, give it to you. Did I miss your number? Okay. Gives an empty space for you. Let's put sense on you. Restore, because we want to level that stuff up. And just putting the last of the possible supports that we can actually get. I'm going to be using elemental, yeah, unfortunately. So might go for exit, I suppose, just to have that leveled up. That's a lot of balls that we have. Oh yeah, apparently we have one that's mastered, so we now have two that are empty and worthless. Can we get rid of one of them? Trash. Yes. And I am specifically hitting trash because when you have 0 AP on said materia, it is literally worthless. You will not get anything for it. But if you do have it mastered, I mean, you do want to keep it at the same time, but if it's on master, it is maximum value. Right, so, now that we are outside and we have all the materia set up, let's check. Okay. I just will save again. Oh, and I am also specifically getting rid of the materia because you can only have so many at a time, I believe. Right, so, that one hint says, oh, well, here's an encounter from the Encounter Plus. I think it's actually kind of worthless right now, considering, oh, okay, so, okay, interesting. Sweet. Kinda like the reverse back attack. It likes. Right, so the one hint we had for Eris's, Peach, is a house. Wow, that really is a heightened encounter chance. There is supposedly a house, actually very near the Temple of the Ancients. We will not be getting there yet. I think that's the house over there. And if you do remember from last week, we had gotten a mithril. Oh, these are so many encounters. There is actually another one to reduce encounters, but the reason I have increased encounters is for exactly this experience and AP as you get it. Which is not a great idea on stream, I'll admit, but it's working. I just forgot to see how much we actually get. Here to experience 36 points. That is insignificant, relatively speaking. Right. That being said, I will actually just remove it right now. That is getting quite irritating for the stream. So we will. Let us look at time. It's not quite leveled up yet. Gravity. I like gravity. Very rarely have a use for gravity, but I like it. Okay, we are over here now, I believe this is the house where we can trade materia for breakouts. What was it? Another customer, you sure picked an out-of-the-way place, but if it's the keystone you're looking for, you're too late. You don't have keystone? What, you didn't come here for that? Keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You are not going to believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. The Temple of the Ancients. Yeah, ha ha. Don't take it seriously, it's just a legend. So I believe this guy is supposed to give us our level 4 limit for Peach. Let's change the subject. Veteran, yes. Give him some. Help yourself, either to a big box or a small box. Okay, I'm just gonna save state here, just to be safe. It is the big box. Sorry, the small box for that. Is this it? Hold on. Let's just skip out of that. We want the small box. Where's the small box? We don't want to rest. We want. Wait, I hear him. Let's just save state, because I heard him playing with the box, but I didn't see it. So I'm like, oh, there we go. Excellent, alright. Let's go to Peach. It should be okay, good. Now, just really quickly, let's, yeah, right there. I will also just show everything. I personally have never really done much more than just healing wind on Peach. And then she's gone before I know it. So she has healing wind to restore the HP of all allies, seal evil, constraints, and stop the magic of all opponents. She has breath of the earth, which actually looks pretty good in battle and all. Fury brand, which is really good for training like McCree there for his little breakneck. There is Planet Protector, makes you all invincible for a while and restores all allies. Now we have fully restores all allies, makes them invincible one time. Ooh. That is significant. Okay, let's save here real quick. Because I do not want to lose that level 4 limit break. Actually, while we're here, we should actually ask him about the keystone. We already have that. Well, we don't have that anymore. We need to know where the temple is. Come on, it's only a legend. But if it were true, that sure would be something, huh? Now that you mention it, I have heard something called ultimate destruction magic. It's supposed to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of the Ancients. Ultimate destruction magic? Come on, I told you not to take it seriously. Okay, that is great, considering that we want to know where the temple is. Where is the temple? That actually has me wondering if it would be over to the south there, just off screen or something. There's a small dot on the menu, or sorry, the map, and I'm just wondering. That would be it. So we are going to head back over to the tiny Bronco now. And I probably should have actually just cranked it on the hammer for the purpose of Varus's limit break. Which does actually remind me, I have a brilliant idea. Why did I not think of this before? easy way. Let's see. Cover. Okay, let's just get rid of that for the sake of not having it. Switch out these. You want the 100%, and you want. Where'd it go? There it is. HP plus. You can have not the enemy lures. Heal, construct, transform, I guess it was. Let's also just give you cover, because you also need your limit break, but you're not going to get it yet. Now the purposes of this is I'm just actually hoping to not get any of the basilisks right now, because it's just annoying having to deal with stone in 30 seconds, and that's going to really be the purpose. Which is... wow. This is exactly the absolute worst case scenario. Sorry. Whatever. So these guys are the ones that will actually apply stone to you, and that's why I don't want to have them. So I will just slip right on past as fast as I can. Let's get off the grass and onto the sand here, I guess. And then we might as well switch enemy lure back in. For the purposes of having enemy lures. Actually, that was a bad idea. Because I do not need said enemy lure right now. As soon as we get some real enemies, we don't actually have to worry about being turned to stone or anything. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not gonna be wasting items on remedies or anything, just to cure that. What I am going to do is I'm just, I might even head over to Wutai. I actually found this one spot with this really nice trick for just relaxing your hand without some sort of AFK or macro or whatever. So, just check the surroundings again. I do not want to be on this side. There it is. Now, if anyone does remember, this is the way to Wutai. We usually just get off here. But you can actually just head on over here. Here we go. With the camera at this position, you actually just hold up, and you will just wander around in circles there. Well, I guess that's not circles, you'll wander side to side. And you will get these guys. Well, not just these guys, I should say. But they're so very great. Oh, right, Bananas connect counterattack. But this is otherwise great because these guys give you decent experience and materia action points. So the purpose here, well, we could actually speed this up directly. But the purpose here right now is just to take damage. That is literally all we're doing. Because Peach has 100% cover, Banana has 20% cover, he's gonna cover Peach 1/5 of the time. It's just going to build up the limit. And since Cloud is on level 3, he's gonna take 1. Peach is on level 4, she's gonna take even longer. You can see how it almost moves a pixel every time Peach takes damage. That's how long we're gonna have to wait. Free is not going to be benefiting at all, because he in no way has any cover. So he can't actually participate, except if I tell him to attack. I don't want him to attack. And then I am also just actually wasting time by doing this, because I want to see Peach's level 4 limit once. Which is also good news, because you guys will be seeing it with me. Of course, Banana could choose to slay them all anyways. Oh yeah, and all the Phoenix Down. Almost every Phoenix Down I have right now, technically, was because of those guys. Not because I bought them, but because of those guys. Okay, let's just arrange this real quick so that I have it organized. We want to switch out counter attack? Yeah, I only have one. Okay. Counter with enemy loop. Again, very specific reasoning here. Specific reasoning, which is also wasting time, really. I am not even going to use that preemptive attack, as nice as it is. It does now have me wondering, though, if there may have been better options to get hurt. Damage-related. Just faster based on damage, literally. I just can't think of where would actually be better right now. I don't even remember what the Temple of the Ancients is. I guess Spaz here is doing it decently fast to get Peach's limit breakup. After this, however, I am going to be switching back over to... Yeah, I suppose I'm going to switch back over to Banana for cover and stuff. Just so that I can get his level 4 ready. And then off camera, whenever I can get the chance, I'm very busy this weekend and stuff. I'll work on getting the limit breaks for everyone else. So I would ask how everyone is doing, except that I'm not going to be here for the exact live chat, but hey, if anyone else wants to comment in the chat how they're doing, then feel free, I guess. Oh, and the reason that I also used regen with Peach is for the very reason of just AFK this. Literally, that she'll be just regenerating and taking damage, and then regenerating that damage again. So it's just at this point a literal AFK. I'm only holding down square to keep that annoying menu away right now. That's literally it. And then I could do a little bit of healing. But he doesn't need a full-on regen. Can I increase the limit here? No? Okay. I thought. If anyone else is interested though, it would be worth noting that the limit break does have, I suppose, 4 speeds and powers if you want to consider it that way. Level 1 charges very quickly, but it basically does the damage equivalent of a critical, where you basically just do double damage. That's it. If you go to level 2, the damage is probably quadrupled, but it takes twice as long to charge. And I think it is that exact scale, where it takes twice as long on the previous level, but it does twice the damage from said previous level. So level 3 is going to take 4 times as long, ultimately, as level 1. But Meteor Rain, as a perfect example, does all kinds of damage. Alright, let's see what this does. Okay. I hope I got some good screenshots at least. Alright, let's get rid of these guys now. Might as well do it with style. Alright, so just to recap, by the way, Peach's limit break was to fully heal and to give invincibility for 1 hit. Her other ability in level 3 is invincibility for a short time, so it's possible that you may not be able to, or use it, I should say. Alright, let's get, we don't need cover on anyone because that's maxed. You and counterattack. So use maxed. Let's just see lure. Wait, we still have one enemy lure. Let's put time on. I like time. Transform. I suppose we can do confuse. Maybe. Do we want that, I should say. Gravity, that's what it is. Alright. Now, this area. Counter-attack. Okay, so it's just the one counter-attack, and I believe that's a 30% chance to counter-attack. Alright. Let's see if we can find this place. We're now back at the Nibble area where we got Carl, that's his name. Man, I have not actually played with Carl yet. I should do that. It's worth noting that you can get anywhere in the world with the Tiny Bronco here. The limitation is you have to be in the shallow water, such as the light blue here. Which means you do have a very, very limited window of location. Wutai you can actually only get on land in the south area, southeastern for that matter, literally where we get on and off all the time. Otherwise, you can actually just get around the world by literally what I'm doing. Just, yeah. I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that the Temple of the Ancients is in the south area on the eastern continent. That's pretty much covered the two continents, really. I'm pretty sure that this temple is not on the northern continent. Okay, I'm really just tempted now to just climb this mountain. For the sake of actually being here right now and just going up here. But hey, look at that! Banana's injured for very good reason. Don't want that wolf taking other things. And oh yeah, these are like level 15 or something. Well, it's worth noting that, like the enemy lure, there is sort of like the Pokemon Repel. You just repel encounters. So if the enemy encounters are getting too annoying, whatever, there is that. But technically speaking, and just to technically state this, the more encounters you have, the more fighting. I know it's boring. You get more experience and action points and whatever for that. And the more points you have and the experience you have, the more you're gonna level up things. Is the temple on that area? Well, this would be a place we have not yet explored. And over here, there it is. Minigame boost, whatever the thing over there. I believe that is mandatory to get to, not mandatory to win. Alright, let's just... I do recognize that place. That will be later, disc 3, I believe. Some sort of plateau. I don't think this is the actual island we need. Of course, this looks like the only island we can access right now. So that being said, we will just save. Now, these are new enemies. I would like to get a sense of what they are. I'm just curious what level they actually are. 39! And 2800 hit points. Okay. You're not specifically weak to anything. Alright. And that would have been a challenge had our weakest member, in this case McCree, not been level 45. I suppose I should say that would have been more of a challenge if I had not been grinding as I had. Those guys would have probably been the level plow, or sorry, banana guys. What is this thing? Sea Worm. 9,000 hit points, weak against colds. Alright. I have something for that. Seriously? 100 hit points? Oh, okay. Wow. Oh boy, she was doing a lot less damage than I had hoped. Here we go. I have to admit, I was not really scared about that, I was just curious. Alright, so we have our second cover leveling up, which actually does kind of remind me, why am I even bothering? Since one cover at max level has 100% cover effectiveness, what I need is a second counterattack. Okay, so there is in fact nothing actually here, and I certainly can't reach anything else by just walking. I have the tiny Bronco. Yeah. Ooh, is this a griffin? Hippogriff, okay. Oh, look at that. Covered. Have you ever noticed that basically the way to stop Confuse is just tap them from your allies? Let's stop missed. Let's give it maybe 2. See how much hit points it has while we're at it. Oh yeah, sure, now you land. Okay. Yeah. Now the way Demi or Gravity works is it does damage entirely based off of remaining hit points. Demi will take away a quarter of his current hit points, 400, not max hit points, current hit points. So you basically can't kill anyone with it. Demi 1 does 25% set hit points, Demi 2 does 50%, Demi 3 does 75%. So as menacing as it is to get a Demi on you or something, don't worry about it. That is not going to kill you in itself. But if you have a Demi 3 incoming, you want a heal right away. That would technically also depend on the kind of enemies you're having, the current hit points you have. Like, Peach right now, actually, as a perfect example. She'd be down to 100 if she got hit by a Demi 3. Just about anything would kill her. Just about anything would kill her to begin with. It is worth noting that a lot of the abilities, like Enemy, they do not work on all enemies. There are some enemies that are just, simply weak. It's annoying, but it's a thing. So we came over this way. That is the mainland, yes. Is there another way to reach that island? Or island chain? That looks like a dead end. Although we can cut through. Pointless. Wait. There's a white dot on the map. Oh no, that's June. Okay, never mind. Oh. Maybe it's time to actually take that minigame right up now. If this isn't it, I'm going to take a look real quick. I think this is basically the time where you get confused and whatnot. Oh yeah, high potion. Totally need that. That would heal me for like a fifth of my health. Actually, in Nana's case, it would be a tenth. I've been fighting the Shinra for a long time at this battlefield, and now we're still settled in for a long war with them. If you aren't in a hurry, would you help us fight them? Listen, I don't want to push, but if you've got something else to do, why don't you finish that first? Well, I mean, the only thing is to grind on our characters a bit, I guess, so I guess we'll help you. Go enough, they'll fill you in on the details. Excellent. Okay. I'm just gonna potentially distract myself really bad with my phone trying to tweet at me. Now this is something I never would have thought anyone would ever climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow, any minute now this will be a battlefield against the Shinra. You better get down. You better get down before you get involved. What do you mean, a battlefield? What do you mean by that? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why don't listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so. Do you want to know what's at the top of this mountain? A huge bird. The reactor and the condor. That's right. On the mountain is a condor and a reactor. It seems the Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. Why? That's too much. It seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. Because the Condor is king, the Shinra rushed troops here. The military wants to get the Condor and all the villagers off this mountain. The Condors are now warming their eggs, which hatch only once every few years. We would like to protect the Condors from being harmed. New lives. We must protect the Condor eggs, right? And come out in one piece? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we have hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsors, you can help us with a contribution or by fighting alongside of us. What do you think? You want to join us in our fight? Banana, why are you still worrying about it? It's difficult to get back what you've lost. Alright. Yes, let's do our best. That's the right decision. Okay, so we've done that, I guess. We have items. I saw a save point downstairs, I guess. Oh, beds too. Okay. So if it's too much hassle to just go outside and save, you can save. Right, there we go. There you go. Hello, do your best, we will too. Right, bye. I quickly do this in Google. Talk with the ancients. Oh, I'm almost in the right location. Alright, I've got a few of these materials. I don't need any of them, because I already have them. And in there, what do you have? You have potions, Phoenix Downs. I will never need more Phoenix Downs. Unless somehow I royally screw up. So let's just stock up on tents. Let's get a few more just in case. That's all you have. Oh wow, that jump. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, so I imagine we will be playing this game for the rest of the stream. Thanks for accepting. Explain the strategy, the enemies will climb the mountains of the reactor, we will leave a trap for them and hire soldiers to protect the area. Well, that's all, but this village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, our hands are tied because we're broke. If we hired one soldier, you would need 400 gil, so if we hire 20 soldiers, we must have 8,000 gil. So if you folks have the time, we would like you to use your own money to hire these soldiers, buy the trap, and set it up and command the troops. If you're pressed for time, we'd like you to help us with the money. If you give us the money, we can then hire soldiers with funds to block the shipper's attack. You know that we're asking selfish. We have sent our wives and children to the village, and we are resigned to our fate. Let's get back to square one. If the enemy penetrates our shed, we'll have to fight them immediately. Well, just because you lost once, it's not the end of the world. But if you lose repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Now then, is there anything conditions for victory? You can win by wiping out the enemy or killing the enemy commander in charge. If the enemy reaches the shed, they'll attack, so you'll have no choice but to go into battle immediately. In the event that you lose during direct contact, even if the enemy gets to the reactor, there's still a chance to save things. But it's only a slight chance, and we have no idea how much the reactor can endure in an attack. Alright, we have lots and lots of money because I've been selling a lot of Phoenix down and grinding a lot. We can throw lots of money at this problem. We can throw lots of money. We can, from what he said, 20 soldiers, 8,000 gil. We have just round that up to 30 soldiers for 10,000 gil. We can do that 100 times. We can't stand up to the attack any longer. The Shedder will take both the condors and our lives, as well as the material within the reactor. Alright, let's their issues. Prepare the troops. Instructions. Okay. Ship. Bases. I do not mean to ask any of that, but whatever, it's good to know even if I was not paying attention, so... Alright. Let's just save Steam. Okay. Okay, ready. We have 10 enemies. There appears to be many beasts, so you may want to deploy more attackers. Gee, more attackers. Considering that we don't even have any in the first place. Okay. Let's see. There's it. This must be where they come up from. Okay. Yes. Attention. Oh, okay. That explains things. Alright. Attacker. W7 fighter. Attacker. Hey! Set up the. Commander, shooter, repairer, worker, stoner, catapult, fighting. Okay. Let's get a repairer. Don't want that. Not right there anyways. Stoner, nope. Instead of bomb, move power. Oh! Hey, what's this about power? Might as well set one of these defenders. Or a few of them, I guess. Alright, that's how we move down there. Because I can do that. Okay, that's great. Every side has 2 attackers and a defender. Okay, so these are beasts. Okay. My own attacker is kind of dripping about over there. Oh, sorry, my fighter. Let's tell him to move over there. Let's get a catapult. Next one. That is not a long range. Let's put one catapult as well there. That's great. We arrived there. And up. Oh, maybe you can't put any more because I have 20 guys. So I mean I can. Okay. Countered an enemy. Action. Attack, yes. That's a wyvern. Go attack. Guys, yes, I heard countering enemies. And I suppose I should also open away. Good, enemy destroyed. Pay attention, because nothing has not shown to be too great. Nope. Oh, wait. Go down. Those guys have destroyed my template. Grabbed it. Thank you. The experience of my real-time strategy days. Enemy destroyed, that's good. Enemy destroyed. Destroyed, you are fine. What do you do? Because here's the problem of them destroying my catapults. This is not quite the real-time strategy that I am used to. I suppose it's basically what has to be done for the fact of it's PS1, you know? Not even with analog sticks. I don't just there. There's one enemy left. Oh, hey, it's the commander. Don't know why you are going so far down. Since you guys are not doing anything, you might as well come on over here. And hopefully not get stuck on the pattern. I absolutely cannot build anything else because I've got 20 guys on the power side. Come on, Commander. I want him to be engaging in the splash zone since there's also apparently no friendly fire. much damage do these do? I don't know. Oh yeah, I could also do the speed up. Countered an enemy, right at the direction, whatever. Attack, you fools! Enemy destroyed. Halted enemy attack. Hooray! Apparently I only lost one guy. One more guy. It's good, the Sugar troops will be back. Be sure to scout the area as well. We don't know when they'll show up again. Alright. Magic cone? Oh, that's for not red anymore. That's why did he even have that? Alright, apparently I'm not doing anything else on here right now. I just assume there's going to be something actually worthwhile for protecting the condors completely right now or whatever. And that's okay, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be coming back right now. So, southwestern part of the eastern continent? Okay, let's just give him a tier 3. How many hit points do these guys have? Divide by 2. Well, multiply by 2 in this case. Seriously? You guys only have 200? Okay. Well, Peach almost actually has her level 4 limit again. So unfortunately, let's just get try this real quick. Yeah. What Fury Brand? For the purposes of multiple meteor rains and alien beasts and whatever. Well, I see chocobo tracks, but we don't have the chocobo lure. Not that we really need it. Ah. That must be where we're going. Alright. Oh, and there is a white dot on the map for this. Okay. Okay. At the moment, the challenge is basically just getting there. There's so many encounters right now. how do I get back to the Bronco? That'd be up. Gotta be up. Around. And back down. I'm gonna fight every 20 paces. Wait, what did he just gain? No, McCree is. Ooh, okay. Yelling these death giggers, okay. I am pretty sure that McCree only has the one fluid break per level. I'll have to go back to confirm, because there's basically two. Yeah, I think there's two people who have limit breaks that operate differently. I can't remember if it was Tifa. I don't think it. Well, celery, I guess. I don't think it. No, not celery. Cauliflower. I don't think it's cauliflower. Might be Thomas. Okay, nothing will actually fight us while we're in the tiny Bronco. Unfortunately, that is a fact, being how everyone can just pile into the Bronco and stuff. Okay, hooray! We have made it to Temple of Aegis. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, this guy. Under Wizard. And it still dies instantly? Please tell me that we can come back out and fight these things. Maybe not worth it. That's about half the APs back in the Wutai area. First, it would be a good idea to save all the same. This is the Temple of the Ancients. I know. I feel it. The knowledge of the Ancients. Floating. It would become one with the planet. We are stopping it. With the strength of will. For the future? For us? What are you saying? Do you understand? You're uneasy, but happy? Because I'm here? I'm sorry. I don't understand. I want to go inside. Alright, I'm just... Okay, this will be a good spot before hitting a screenshot compilation. Just the temple. What did you exactly drop? Having just exited. Black Materia. Look! It's a number 9 tattoo. Alright guys, I'm just gonna head back outside of the temple and save real quick, and when I have the chance I'm just gonna unlock some limit breaks and stuff. Just confirm some free, whatever. For that matter, I'm even gonna use one of the tents. Here it is. Hopefully the next time you see this will be with Banana with his level 4 limit break. Pretty sure Tomato is nowhere close to his level 4. Cauliflower is still on her level 2, she only just got it recently or something. Fluffy is probably also on his level 2. I doubt Pearl has even gotten to level 2 since we haven't even touched him. I think Tom might also be on his level 2. He might be one of the ones who doesn't even have really a limit break level. It's just limit breaks, increasing number of die. Celery has... I have no idea, actually. Alright, so, just save again, just to be sure. Look at that, we have 290,000 gil. That's actually a lot less than what I thought. Possibly from all the soldiers we've been purchasing. I'm sure to get 8,000 something? So, I don't know, I guess we just never quite reached 300,000. That's fine. So I hope everyone has enjoyed, and we will see you guys again next time. See ya!